Hey, it's Brian, the Old Man New Tech, and today we're taking a look at the Heysong Sonic Blast Bluetooth speaker. It promises big bass, promises big bass sound, as well as party lights. But first, hey, listen, I can't make this channel happen without you guys, so if you could, head down below, give me some love, show me a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and you'll be notified every time new videos come out. Now let's go see what's in this box. All right, we are checking out the Heysong Sonic Blast speaker by the company Heysong. So pretty standard box, and I tell you what, we are going to cut through all the unboxing nonsense. All right, and this is everything that comes with the Heysong Sonic Blast. All right, we have our 3.5 millimeter jack, just in case we want to hardwire it to something. Got my instruction manual. Got a Type-C charging cord. Type-C, we love Type-C. And finally we have the speaker itself. I mean, it's fairly dense. It's got that waterproof fabric that we've all come to know and love. And I don't know if you guys can see it in there, but I can see two drivers behind the fabric. Nice Heysong chrome logo there, pretty fancy. On the ends we have our passive radiators. These are going to project party lights when we get this powered up. Around the back I've got a shoelace style lanyard where I can tie this off to something if I want to. Pretty strong. And finally I've got the latch for the accessories. Let me try to get that open for you guys. Alright, very simple. I've got the charging port, USB-C, and a port for the 3.5 millimeter aux jack. And we're going to seal that up nice and tight in case we want to do a waterproof test on this. And so that's everything you get with the Heysong Sonic Blast. Now let's go sync this up. Okay, and we're back. We got everything synced up, and as you can see, the speaker itself is it's a little bit bigger than a pint of my favorite beer from my favorite beer company, but we might just pop that open later. Now the Heysong Sonic Blast speaker is Bluetooth 5.0, and you can get about 60 to 70 feet away from the source and still get great reception from it. I was able to walk around the house and get about 40 to 50 feet away through doors and around walls. Now it weighs almost 2 pounds, so not too heavy. It's probably attributable to the 4,000 milliamp battery that's inside of this. And speaking of battery life, the Heysong Sonic Blast will give you about between 8 to 10 hours of usage depending on how loud you're playing it. I was playing it at moderate level with the light show on. Now, I know the sales materials for the Sonic Blast from Heysong say that it is waterproof, meaning that you can submerge it in the water. However, I noticed that it says it's IPX6. That means you can give splashes to it. You can throw water at it, throw water on it, but you don't want to submerge it. So I'm going to forego my normal submersion test for a speaker that claims that it's waterproof because I might wreck it.
No way!
And I also noticed that their way of securing the speaker is that it has these shoestrings attached to it, and I'm not confident that if I tie this up, if it's going to stay in place. So I'm going to be using this as a standalone speaker, and if it falls over, it falls over. But overall, I like the appearance of the Heysong Sonic Blast speaker. It's got that waterproofing material that we see on a lot of the speakers nowadays. It doesn't show any sort of fingerprints on the outside here, but I noticed that their flat black matte finish on here does show a little bit of fingerprinting, or if you, let's say you sweat on it, which is kind of gross, but it does show it on here. And one thing I will note, that when I was using this speaker, I was having a hard time actually seeing the controls. And I don't know if you guys can see this at home from where you're at, but the controls are on here. They're raised a little bit. They're part of the rubberized exterior, but there's no color separating them from the rest of the background here. So they are a little bit hard to see. And at night, or if it gets a little bit dark out, you are going to have a hard time seeing them. Syncing up the speaker was easy as just going to my device and hitting Heysong Sonic Blast, and it's synced right up. But hey, I'm rambling on. I've been using it now for a while. Let's turn it on right now and give you guys a listen.
Bluetooth mode.
I like the accent. Ah, we're connected. All right, we're at about 50% volume right here. Whoa. Check out the vibration here. We got passive radiators on both sides. And the sound's emanating from the front of the speaker. It is not a true 360-degree sound. So I'll give you guys a listen to it here on my microphone. Whoa. Okay, so inside it fills my entire space here up with sound. I'm getting a lot of the deep bass from the passive radiators. The mid-range bass on this is almost non-existent, and I'm getting some decent mid-level volume sound. The highs are crisp and clear, so there's no problem there. But it's a little bit underwhelming from a sound standpoint, but it's only marketed as a 20-watt speaker, so I'm not expecting it to really set the world on fire. It's a budget Bluetooth speaker at 20 watts. But hey, let's go outside and open this up and give you guys a listen. Okay, and we're back. So I don't know what you guys could hear through your device, but when you're outside, you're hearing a little bit more of that bass once you open it up to 100%. And like I said, it's not an incredibly loud speaker, but it does over-deliver as far as a 20-watt speaker goes. And the price point, I think, on this is reasonable for the power of speaker that you're getting here. One thing I'll note too that is different on the Heysong Sonic Blast that I don't find on other speakers of this size or price point is that you can actually adjust the light show. You can turn it off and on, of course, like all the other speakers, but you can actually have it do different modes. It can do to the music, it can do a rotating color mode, so it's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool, I guess.
And the other thing I noticed about this speaker that you may want to take note of is that it does not function as a power bank. There is no USB port here where you can plug in and charge a device if you're on the go. And with that, I'm going to roll into my pros and cons and give you my final thoughts on the Heysong Sonic Blast speaker. Well, the pros, I mean, I like the size of it. It's very portable. The Bluetooth 5.0 gives it a really nice range outdoors, and the light show is cool and adjustable. And I was also impressed that they were able to get a good 8 to 10 hours at moderate volume out of a battery that's only 4,000 milliamps. Finally, for something marketed as a 20-watt speaker, it is pretty loud. But that kind of leads me into the cons. The cons are that the quality of the sound that you're getting is somewhat muted. I'm noticing that the bass isn't really like a full volume bass. It's more of a kind of like a popping bass, which is popping at the very low ends of the bass spectrum. And another con is the controls. The controls on this are virtually invisible. They are raised, so you have to feel them like Braille, but other than that, it's really hard to see them. And with the design of a cylinder speaker like this, and this actually kind of got me into reviewing electronics to begin with because I lost a cylinder speaker over the side of my boat. It tipped over and it rolled. And this speaker kind of plays right into that weakness. So if I'm out on the boat or something and let's say a wave knocks it over and it rolls over into the drink, I'm not so sure whether or not the speaker would be okay if I had to fish it out of the water. Apparently it floats, but it's not completely waterproof. But those are my final impressions of the Heysong 20-watt Sonic Blast portable Bluetooth speaker. Now, I don't know about you guys, but it's getting nice out there, so I'm gonna crank up some tunes and go have some fun. Woo! Hey, this is Brian with Old Man New Tech. We can't make this channel happen without you, so please hit subscribe and smash that bell down below. And if you're looking for product links, you'll find them there too. Thank you.